When we round, we're looking for a number that it's closest to. When we round, they'll give us a place value in which we're rounding to. For this case, we're rounding to the nearest 10. The first thing I like to do is underline the place value that I'm rounding to. Since I'm rounding to the nearest 10, I have a 7 in my tens place, so I'm going to go ahead and underline my 7. The next thing I want to do is I want to look to the neighbor to the right, because the neighbor to the right is going to tell me what I'm going to do to my place value to my 10. I have 6, so I'm going to circle my 6 in my neighbor place. Now, there's a little rhyme that we like to call the rounding rhyme. We like to say 4 or less, let it rest, 5 or more, move up a floor. This means that if the number next to the right of the place value we're rounding to is 4 or less, we're going to keep the place value the same number. If it's 5 or more, we're going to move it up one place value. If you think of it as a roller coaster, when we're going up this way, if we stop at any point here, we're going to go right back down. But once we go over this hill, we're just going to go straight down to our next stop. First thing I like to do is I like to think of which two groups of 10 76 falls in between. Well, if I stayed the same, it's going to go back down to 70. And if I move it up a floor, it's going to go to 80. Now, I have to see. My neighbor number is 6, and if I look on my roller coaster and I remember my rhyme, 5 or more move up a floor. So 6 is over here, and I'm going to have enough energy to go back down to 80, so that means 76 is going to round to 80.